Hello everyone. Today we are gonna be making tuna patties. For making tuna patties, we are gonna need onion, parsley, tuna, breadcrumbs, egg, vinegar, salt of course, mustard, lemon, chili, garlic. If you have shallots, you can substitute onion and garlic with it, and that's all. I will be dicing some onions. This is equivalent of finely chopping onions. Now I am finally chopping some garlic. We'll be putting the garlic in the mixing bowl. Now I'll be chopping some parsley. Now after we have chopped the parsley, we'll put it in the mixing bowl. Now, as we are making tuna sushi, we require a piece of tuna. I'm gonna first cut the tuna with the help of a knife, and if you have a shredder, you can also shred it. Tuna is a very fatty fish, so you can see white layers are forming. This is actually a little bit frozen area. Otherwise, when we cook the tuna, it releases a large amount of oil because it's a very fatty fish. You can roughly dice it, and later we have to shred it, so it really doesn't matter which shape it is in. Now, as you can see, I have finally shredded the tuna. Now I am also going to be putting it in the mixing bowl. Now I'm just roughly mixing everything up in the bowl first. I haven't added salt yet. I will just first roughly mix it so that tuna can be on the bottom and the onions we put first can also have a chance to rise to the top. Now I am gonna be first adding a little bit of vinegar. One cap is enough because after I have shallow fried or deep fried, you can choose whatever way you want to cook the tuna patties. I will also be adding a little bit of lemon juice on top, so we don't want the mixture to be too sour. Now I'm gonna be first adding a bit of mustard. It's preferable that you use Dijon mustard. I didn't have Dijon mustard, so I'm using Penguins Farms Fiery Mustard here. Now I'm gonna be putting salt. You should salt as per taste. Now I will be cracking an egg in here. It's not advisable to crack egg with a chef knife, but I didn't have any other knife here, so I did that. Now I'm just gonna be mixing everything together. First I will be using a spoon to mix them roughly, and later I will use my hands to bind them all together. Now it's time for me to make the patties. I will first take up a bit of the mixture in my hand, and then I'm gonna roughly shape it into a ball with one hand. Then I'm gonna put it on my other hand and slightly press it, and using a crescent moon shape, I'm gonna try to revolve it around my right hand. Slightly press it, then do it again. Press it, do it again. if you don't like a patty shape, you can shape it in any other way you want, but since we are making tuna patties, it would be kind of ironic to shape it in any other way. Now, as you can see, I have prepared all of the patties, and now I am gonna put them in a refrigerator and cool them down. After I have cooled them down for at least 1 to 2 hours, they are gonna take their rigid shape. And after that, I will shallow fry or deep fry it. I will shallow fry it. You can also deep fry it. And for those who wanted proof that tuna is a oily fish, a large amount of oil has been released in my hands from working. Thank you. Hey everyone, I have removed my tuna patties from the fridge. They have been chilling in the fridge for 6 hours. As you can see, they have cooled and hardened. So now it's time to shallow fry them. You can also ideally deep fry them. First, switch on the gas. Wait for the pan to heat a little bit. I am shallow frying them in a cast iron pan. Now I will be using olive oil, as this is traditionally a non-Indian dish, so we can't use mustard oil. This ensures even cooking, as the oil can seep in and it heats the inside, so inside is as evenly cooked as the outside golden crust. Now I'm gonna use it seems like I can only fit 3 at a time. So first I'm gonna shallow fry these 3. It's time to flip them over and look at the red coating on top. It looks delicious. Now I will wait the same amount of time I waited earlier for the patties to cook. Now I can see that the patties have cooked evenly on both sides, so I am gonna put them on this plate. I have coated the top, put a tissue paper on top to make sure the oil is absorbed by the tissue paper. And voila. Now it's time to plate our dish. As you can see that all the patties have been shallow fried, and now plating is actually option in our homes, but since I have put so much effort, slightly extra effort won't hurt. Now I'm gonna use a spork. You can also use a fork, it gives the same effect, to draw a straight line, like with them in a straight line. And that seems probably enough. You can put a little bit extra on the sides. Now I'm gonna be using 2 patties in 1 serving. This can also ideally be used as patties in a burger bun. And this is my dish. प्यार से बनाया है, अच्छा ही होगा.